Hello everyone and welcome to Stu's Hobby Box. As you can see in front of us right now, we have this week's model bus that comes from my 1/76 scale model bus collection. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Volvo Olympian Palatine 2 in First Badgerline livery, also in 1/76 scale. If you missed last week's model bus video, I'll pop a card on screen now. I'll also put a link to the video in the description below. I would ask kindly if you wouldn't mind giving this video a thumbs up, as it will give this video a small little boost. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be guaranteed not to miss any future videos. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to start with the front of this double-decker bus of the Volvo Olympian Palatine 2 in First Badgerline livery. And the way we're going to do it, as always, is we're going to work from the top this time and we're going to go from the bottom. Okay, so starting with the top deck this time, we can see this front window style and the blue bar that we can see in the middle of that. Also, we can see that this bus is en route X1 to Weston Super Mare. Now it's a bit difficult to see, but it is definitely there. I can definitely tell you that it's there for sure. Moving on down slightly, we can see a few wing mirrors. One on the left, which is there, a bit crooked, but it's there. One on the right, unfortunately, has snapped off, and unfortunately I've not been able to replace it yet. So we're now on the bottom section of this Volvo Olympian Palatine 2 model bus, and we can see the front windscreen, which don't have the windscreen wipers. Down below we can also see the First logo. On the right side we can see the fleet number for this bus, which is WM9691. Moving on down, we can see the indicators on the side with the main headlights in the middle there. And then in the middle of the grille we can see the iconic Volvo grille for sure. And then just below that we can see the registration number, which is S691AAE, and it also has the Volvo nameplate. Okay, so we're now on to the left side of this Volvo Olympian Palatine 2 model bus, and we can see more of the Barbie doll colour of the First bus livery. A couple of key features as well is the single door entrance and exit at the front here. We can also see that the First logo is above that. Then just beside that we can see the route number again, which is X1. We can see the top deck, styling windows and interior area as well. And then we can also see the bottom deck's interior. We can also see a Badgerline logo just after the front wheels right there. And then just going down at the back we can see the First logo back at the back there as well. Okay, so now we are at the back of this Volvo Olympian Palatine model bus in First bus livery, and we can see the top deck emergency exit window hatch at the top. We can also see a bunch of brake and indicator clusters on the top deck here as well. Moving on down a bit, we can see the registration number again, which is S691AAE, and then just below that we can see the route number X1 on this rear window right here. Continuing at the back here, we can see the fleet number right here, which is WM9691. Looking down on the engine cover, we can also see the First logo as well as the Volvo nameplate. And then just below that we can see the bumper and of course the brake and indicator light clusters, as well as we can see from the top as well. Okay, so we're now moving on to the right side of this Volvo Olympian Palatine 2 model bus. A couple of key features we can see, of course, is the emergency door at the back here. Moving on down, we can see a couple of First logos and the First Barbie doll colours once again. Then on the middle side we can also see that it has the fuel filler cap. Moving on up, it has the First logo on the top deck, which we can also see the interiors and everything on there as well. And then lastly, with the driver's side window, we can see just below that the Badgerline logo as well. Okay, so this model bus is made from our good friends at Corgi with the original Omnibus series. And I have to say, of my memory from these in Bristol, they've done a fantastic job in recreating the Volvo Olympian Palatine 2 in First Badgerline livery. Okay, so my memory of these when I was living in Bristol at the time, I absolutely saw these coming in, and they were pretty much everywhere by around about, I would say, probably around about sort of 97, 98. They were certainly taking over the X1, the 43, the 44 and the 45s. And I think later on they also took over the 76 and 75 as well. But I do remember them. I do remember travelling on them as well. They were very nice buses, and they were very smooth. The engines themselves were quite nice sounding too. Very raw, very raucously and rough. But yeah, it was a good experience seeing these, and I definitely remember them for sure. So what's your opinion on the Volvo Olympian Palatine 2 bus in model form and of course in the real world? Are you a fan of them? Or maybe you took a trip, and let us know in the comments what your memory was of that. Or maybe you are a driver and you drove these buses and you'd like to let us know what it was like to drive. It'd be a really interesting read for sure. I would ask kindly if you wouldn't mind again to give this video a thumbs up, as it does indeed help the video give it a boost. Also, make sure to hit the subscribe button and tick the notification bell to obviously help my channel grow, and of course to be guaranteed to be notified when I put new model bus videos on the channel. So I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching, and until next week's model bus video, I say stay safe and take care everyone.